Does a woman need safety to bloom and be feminine? And men, and not only men, go crazy over this topic. A woman blossoms when she feels safe, but the moment you say this out loud, chaos begins. Men ask, who guarantees safety for me? Why is this my responsibility? So she can't be feminine without me? Feminists, and with all respect, they protest. This makes women dependent again. We can take care of ourselves without men. Traumatized women explode in anger. Where was my safety when I needed it? And while everyone is arguing, few truly understand what safety means for a woman. It's not about a financial stability or a strong man by her side. It's about whether she can trust, whether she can relax, whether she can be herself. So the question is, why does this topic trigger so much pain and resistance? Why do men get defensive, women put up walls, and relationships turn into battlefields instead of safe havens? So let's break it down. Hi, my name is Lana Bugela. I'm a subconscious transformation expert and the creator of Method of Three Eyes. And my mission is to help people integrate their trauma, discover their true nature, and build lives that align with their authenticity. Today, we'll dive into the deep reasons why the topic of female safety sparks so much resistance. Why do so many women reject the very idea of trusting a man? Why do men react so strongly when they hear about a woman's need for safety? And most importantly, what happens when healthy masculine energy finally appears, and what does it unlock in feminine energy? So let's first meet Mary. She grew up in a household where the word man meant danger. The father had an issue with alcohol and he could scream, throw things, hit her mother. And as a little girl, Mary would curl up in her bed and pray that this time nothing bad would happen. She grew up into a strong woman because she had no choice. Her mom was weak. She had to be strong. And guess who she chose as a partner? A man who was the complete opposite of her father. Quiet, gentle, he never yelled or scared her, but he didn't provide safety either. He waited for her to make all the decisions, he adapted, she became stronger, and he became even softer. And then one day, she scrolls through social media and sees my video. A woman needs safety to be feminine, and something inside her boils. What? Safety? You want me to give up control? To trust? You want to push me back into weakness? She gets angry. She commands, you just want to drag women back into patriarchy. But what is she actually feeling? Fear. Her brain learned early on, man equals danger. And now she's being told, just trust? What? But she doesn't know what healthy masculine energy looks like. She only knew wounded masculinity. And I can tell you that a lot of women, they don't realize that they actually live with walls because they've put up those walls to protect themselves because they didn't know anything about healthy masculinity. So I want to give you 20 red flags that a woman lacks emotional safety in a relationship. And this is just a small piece, actually. So try to think after those 20 flags even further. What can you have in your relationship that is actually a red flag? So many women and my clients don't even realize that they live in a constant state of tension. But their behavior and daily habits reveal the absence of real safety in their relationships. So here are 20 red flags that indicate this. So first, she can't openly express her needs. She believes her desires don't matter, or she fears her partner will react negatively if she asks for something. Second, she's afraid to say something bothers her. If something hurts or upsets her, she stays silent to avoid conflict or being called dramatic. 3. She hides how much things cost from her partner. She fears being judged or scolded, so she lies about prices, hides receipts, or downplays her spending. 4th, she tells her kids, let's not tell dad about it. This means she doesn't feel freedom in her choices, and her children subconsciously learn that dad is someone to hide things from. 5th, she doesn't fully trust her partner. She doubts his words, senses he's hiding something, or always expects deception. 6. She doesn't know who she really is. Her entire life revolves around pleasing others, her partner, children, society. She has no personal goals because she doesn't even know what she truly wants. 7. She has no hobbies or she has to hide them. She can't do what she loves because it's either disapproved by her partner or she feels guilty for spending time on herself. 8. She constantly controls everything. She takes on full responsibility for the household, children, and relationship because she believes that if she doesn't, everything will fall apart. And I want to give you a little warning. Some of the red flags may sound like this is a weak woman that is hiding behind her, very strong man and so on, but it's actually not like that. You can be very strong, you can be very masculine, yeah, like in today's terms, you can have masculine energy and you can try to control everything and you can have a very soft husband, but the dynamics of all that is the same. So you really don't know who you are, you really don't feel like you matter, and you can or be very silent and be very manipulative and be very, trying to be a nice girl or a woman and so on. Or you can go into opposite direction. You can be strong. You can tell you don't need anyone. You are self-efficient and so on and so forth. So don't let those masks really lie to you because underneath you can really feel what's going on there. So number 9, she feels like her emotions don't matter. She has learned to endure and keep things inside because she knows her partner won't take her feelings seriously. 10. She's afraid to relax. She's always tense, expecting something bad to happen. Even when things are good, she cannot truly feel peace. 11. She justifies his coldness or aggression. She believes that if he ignores her, raises his voice, or manipulates, it's normal or somehow her fault. 12. She constantly feels guilty. If something goes wrong, she automatically blames herself, even when it's not her fault. 13. She never asks for help. She's afraid of appearing weak and believes that if she can't handle things alone, she's a burden. 14. She doesn't feel desired in her relationship. She feels valued not as a person, but only for her convenience, duties, or appearance. 15. She's afraid of losing her relationship. Even if the relationship brings pain or unhappiness, she clings to it, believing she has no better option. 16. She always gives more than she receives. She invests in her relationship, in her home and children, but feels her contributions are never truly appreciated. 17. She believes she has to be perfect to be loved. She fears that if she isn't always kind, calm, and supportive, she will be abandoned. 18. She chooses partners who don't provide safety. She's attracted to men who avoid responsibility, don't value her, or make her feel emotionally unstable. 19. She avoids deep emotional intimacy. She may be in a relationship but keeps her partner at a distance because she fears that if she lets him in, he will betray or abandon her. And number 20, she doesn't believe in happy relationships at all. It's a very deep subconscious belief that love doesn't exist. She subconsciously thinks all men are the same, that she must always be strong, and that real love doesn't exist at all. So I wanted to emphasize on those 20 red flags, and I wanted to tell you that they are not just these 20 and that's it. You can find even more. Just start to look into that direction. And as I told you, you can be either very soft and gentle and something in the middle, or you can be very strong and very responsible and very self-efficient, or something in the middle. And all of that can be your masks. You just need to really sit with yourself and ask yourself, do I feel safe with a man next to me? Why I don't, or why I do? So question both answers. Give yourself a true, sincere, and honest response. And then you can go deeper from that. So guys, what is a true safety and how to find it? I think that all these conversations started because people misunderstand what safety is. So for a woman, true safety is when you can be yourself without fear of punishment or rejection. Your feelings matter. You can trust without controlling everything. You don't lie in fear that you'll be abandoned if you're not perfect. So a woman feels safe when she can relax, and that relaxed woman can bring a man a sense of control. And for a man, that feeling of safety is a feeling that I can control things. And that control is not like, that rigid control, like I need to know everything about everybody. No, that control is built in himself already. He already has that control in him, and he just also relaxes in the control that he has. And that sense is given him by a woman who is relaxed, who feels herself with him, who can open up and who can be in a very close contact and who can really enjoy herself next to him. So knowing that, we can understand that in a relationship, both partners need to heal. They need to heal themselves in order to put their personality on the table, put on the table who they really are, and then connect from that point, not from their traumatized selves. And every time I tell that to my clients, to my audience, I get a question. Why should I change and not my partner or the world? Because the world mirrors your inner state. If you don't feel safe inside, you won't find it outside. Healthy femininity thrives where healthy masculinity exists. True masculine strength is being a rock. True feminine energy is trusting that rock. Together, they create harmony. So if this video spoke to you, I want to hear your thoughts. Comment below which red flags have you noticed in your life or in others' relationships. What does true safety in a relationship mean to you? Your story could help someone else. Don't stay silent. And also share this video with a friend who's carrying her entire relationship alone. A man who doesn't understand why his partner doesn't fully trust him, or even with your own partner, to discuss what safety means for both of you. This could start a conversation that changes someone's life. Because guys, true safety isn't a privilege. It's something every person deserves to feel. Thank you for your attention, and I see you in the next video.